Capricorn, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. In these videos, I channel energy, and so you take that energy where and how it resonates with your life. And feel free to leave comments below because I love to read them, and I know they help other people as well, if you feel comfortable. If you love astrology and you want the astrological breakdown, then please check out my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation, where I do a full deep dive astrology forecast for Capricorn every single week and for all 12 zodiac signs. So check it out and hopefully subscribe over there as well. For those of you who ask about or are interested in personal readings, I do those. So please check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. If you are interested in that, I do have slots open. Even for this week, I have time available. So it's pretty much easy to get a booking right now. This reading is a timeless reading. So it comes to you exactly when it's supposed to come to you, when you need to hear it, because you need to hear it. So there's a lot of timeless messages on this site for Capricorn specifically. I think there's over 300. Check them out, whatever calls to you. Please remember to subscribe to this channel though, because there is a new message every single week. You have two major arcana here. And that means, what does that mean? It means that fate is at play. Not everything is in your control. And the peace that I felt, the overwhelming peace that I felt when I saw these cards, makes me think that maybe you don't want to have to make the decisions right now. What you need is guidance, because maybe you've come to a point in your life where you don't know where to do it or how to do it, or like where you are or how to do it or move forward here. And so this is a wonderful time to learn, right? And open yourself up to that. These cards don't directly have something to do with that, but they do imply that there is a life change here, right? And there is a turning point, and that could very well have been because of religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs, or because of a marriage, a new marriage, or something going on within your marriage. So let's talk about these things. We have the Hierophant here, which represents Taurus energy. It is all about the reliable, the dependable, the traditional, the religious, and sometimes it is two people getting married. You see that two people before a bishop here. So it could just represent general religious beliefs, but in this case, because it's come out with a second card, the World card, this could be a global change when it comes to beliefs. This sense of our traditions are turning a corner. It's not so much, it is a change, but it's sort of a together change. It's a change that says we're finished one cycle and we want to move on to a next. This could be traditional structures definitely changing. I don't know why or how this impacts you, but it does suggest that you are ready to change, especially those things that have become staples in your life, or you feel secure enough now to close one chapter and begin another. And there could be so many different interpretations for this, so we're going to keep digging into it. But this is an energy of a change in authority is what I hear. A change in how you do things and even what you believe. There is the Eight of Swords has come out. So a feeling of being left behind, of being disregarded. Maybe those people who have been disregarded or kept out or held away from, restriction, or something that you in your life have felt abandoned. We have the Devil energy here. That's you. This could be an addictive behavior, some sort of behavior that keeps you isolated, or feeling like you have to move away from somebody yourself because of toxicity, right? And then we have the Empress. Wow. This is very powerful energy. There's a lot of abundance that has not been shared, that other people have been restricted from. So there is there's a message here that traditional structures are changing because they've excluded too many and become toxic. And so now on the other side is there's wealth and abundance that actually has been held away from people. Now that's global, but I can't ignore the global message, right? What does that mean for you? What does this mean for Capricorn? It's almost like in some ways you're trying to establish your own sense of value or worth. Because in some ways you feel like you have been abandoned or restricted or confined, bamboozled in a way, by whatever this certain set of rules, obligations is. And you want to liberate. You want to feel abundant. So there is a sense of being squashed. I don't know if it's just your perception or maybe it's your fear that you will be if you don't have a lot of money. So this could add up to you feel there's major restrictions or constraints on you because financially there has been some restraints. And so financially you're trying to recalibrate and reset yourself because your relationship with finances and money in general has changed. It could be because of a marriage dynamic. It could just be because of what's going on in the world. Whatever it is, there is that sense of not feeling as abundant as you would like because of these shifts. And what you're doing is trying to learn almost a new relationship with it. Let's keep going. Clarify the devil, please. And Capricorn, it's usually you. Page of Wands, there's a new interest or a new beginning. I tell you, these restrictions are really stimulating you to want more. You're not going to like being held back. But there is a new opportunity here. The Judgment card is here saying that you've been selected or chosen for a new opportunity. So where in your life have you been discarded or felt discarded or felt like I've been pushed out? Because it's those energies where now there seems to be new life in them or abundance that can come from them. Maybe it's abundance that can come from the feeling of being disregarded or left out. 8 of Cups suggests that you will be moving away from what you don't care about, what's lost interest for you. Or there is an emptying and you're dealing with somebody who can't easily keep themselves full, especially when you want to journey out to go do something. We have 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Let me tell you, it's not going to be too long before you guys are just fed up enough with something to not care. To the point where you are willing to release or know that you need to move on. Especially if there has been some sort of restriction with financial gain, this sense of calling it quits because you're seeing it's not worth it. Okay? And you have a new opportunity. We have the Star card here. That's beautiful energy. Aspirational, a dream or a wish that's fulfilled, that comes true. This could be you actually finally being able to get over a self-imposed restriction. It's like almost like a sense of, I don't care about it anymore. In other words, I don't judge myself by that criteria anymore. And so it doesn't impact me the way that it used to. So when I say apathy, it's not giving a shit about the way you used to care about what people think about you, or the way that you used to care about you know, I have to earn this much money or I'm nothing. Like it's almost like those things, those toxic beliefs that were actually restricting you a lot more than you realized, that you're not tied down by them anymore. You're not confined by that belief system anymore or those same set of restrictions. You actually do, by opening yourself up to something new, have all these other options. There's something here that you've wished for, which is very good news. Knight of Swords is here. So someone's coming at you with words. Or it's you that's decided to have some words with somebody. Or make a statement, or just go for it. Knight of Swords often represents this energy of, I'm just going to talk about it. I'm just going to chase this idea. It's an idea that you want to chase. It's something interesting to you. This is your time to do it. The restrictions that confined you, or the restrictions that restricted you, don't exist anymore. There's almost, but listen, this is the key, guys. Chains can drop off and people can stay in the same place, because the chains end up becoming the things in your mind and not just around your body. There is a fantastic scene in the book Beloved by Toni Morrison, where you have this sort of chain gang of slaves working, and then something happens and their chains get unlocked, but none of them go anywhere. None of them will even run, because they have been so beaten down by slavery that either they believe that this is all that they're capable of, or they're too scared of the risks or consequences that might come outside of it, or, you know, they just have been so beaten down that they're resigned themselves to being a beast of burden. Whatever it is, it's a beautiful scene that represents the mindset that we of course, we didn't all experience slavery, but we all can put our minds into that. We don't need chains or laws or rules or even financial burdens to restrict us, because all of those burdens over time have convinced us that those limitations are realities. And we define our life by those limitations. And what I'm saying to you is, this is the consciousness that is unchained. This is the consciousness that is grown, and now is open to not believing that those restrictive self-imposed chains. And so you're able to allow yourself to not care what people think, or not worry about those same things that used to matter so much to you, because they mattered to you so much because they were hand in hand with the restrictions. When those beliefs fell, you realize that all these other things don't matter. And so there's a tremendous amount of liberation this week. Let's get a moon card. Expect powerful change, and luck is on your side. Sagittarian energy, which means branching out, broadening yourself, expanding, not restricting yourself. It's the exact opposite energy. It's Jupiter. There's a sense of, oh, there's so many ideas out there. Right? And maybe we're scared of those possibilities and those options. And now there's a sense of, but why should I be? It's a chance to learn. Luck is on your side. Aim that arrow this week to wherever you're curious. Expect powerful change. Yeah, because could be, first of all, could be global change. And it could have something to do with a major climax that happens that we've been feeling. Something globally is coming, right? There is that sense of boom, right? But there's also that sense in your own life to be able to finally realize that wall around you, it's made of paper mache. You can blast right through it. There is some sort of climax that's happening here, especially maybe because you have to confront somebody about allowing yourself to expand. But ultimately, it's worth it. It's worth the confrontation. What is this? Who is this confrontation with? Who is this confrontation with? Four of Cups. Somebody that was making you an offer? Somebody that kept making you an offer? Somebody that keeps asking you, making you an offer? Maybe they just couldn't make up their mind. Somebody that couldn't make up their mind. Or it's just this sense of you've finally been able to make up your mind. And not feel like you're going to be stuck in whatever choice you make, because you've reached this sense of fluidity now. Fluidity, which is not a normal Capricorn thing, but remember, Saturn is in Pisces. So there is a sense of, oh, I'm okay with believing in the unimaginable, because it's only not real until I make it real, right? There's this fluidity between the existing world and the nebulous. And Saturn in Pisces helps us recognize that. So there is this sense of, I know what I want now. Let's go to the extended. The link is down below. I've also pinned it to the top of the comment section. Yeah, guys, if you're watching this on TV, you got to grab your cell phone or grab your laptop, go to your desktop. All the links are available for you there. Come on by. I'll see you soon.